Hey, D, can you talk to Anthony? Hey, D, can you talk to Anthony? He's at the front door. Yes, 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 yes. Let me turn this down here. Sorry. My office is right by my front door, and I do not have the seclusion that I do in Texas. Bitcoin is pumping, man. I've been trying to let people in on this, but can only do so much. Let's see. Um, where are we at? Hold on, guys. Get my shit together here. Yeah, so big hit, big run here. Um, man, we saw it coming. I've been saying for a minute, it's kind of the canary in the coal mine, so to speak. That all of this big run we had recently in tech and what we had in growth stocks and things like that was from was kind of the leader was Bitcoin here. Um, and then we're seeing it now. And so if you go look at growth stocks, you're seeing ARK flying. Let's pull up ARK here. Let's see, ARKK. Yeah, we've got ARK's up 5.25, ripping higher. So we've got Airbnbs just exploded 13%. I mean, all of these growth plays. I'm hoping I've seen a lot of people like getting out of these and they're doing this. I don't want to lose my profit stuff. If you do that shit, I promise you, you will regret it over time and you will miss huge runs that will make up for any losses that you have, you know? You've got to let things run. And, you know, if you're worried about that, you know, what I would do, like I did here with Airbnb, if you remember, I said I was taking down half my position. Well, the reason being is it hit a previous high and the RSI went extreme, and that's what I'm trying to do. This little dip here is like whatever. It's just going to set back up for another run. As long as the wind, the Qs are up, as long as the Qs are above the 20, I just assume market's going to keep going higher. You know, it's in the money flow book. I talk about what's in motion is going to stay in motion. I don't try to predict it or correct. I don't know where the market's going. I have no idea. And so what I just try to do is position myself with the wind. And if it's above the 20, it's going up, man. And, you know, if you lose a little profit, who gives a shit? There's a next week, next month, next year. You're doing this for the rest of your life. So really don't need to get too upset about any given day, any given trade, any given stock, or any given anything. If any one thing messes you up, man, you probably need to go do something else. For real. Like any one trade, any one week, any one season, any one year in the market, you know, any one correction, any one recession. It's going to be one of many, you know, you're going to have many, many, many more. Let's see. I think we got Uber pumping. Yep, Uber's pumping, not big. It's a big stock. Takes a lot to move Uber. Um, yeah, it's still pumping, still in a nice uptrend. Had a little bit of a correction here. We were talking about that earlier. If you miss some of these and you want to try to catch them, when you see these little pullbacks here, drop down to a lower level, lower time frame, and you can catch them. And we talked about this yesterday. Look at this nice run on the 15-minute chart where it broke out, and it's just been going up since. And now, when you get a run this big, you start to see that reflected on the daily chart. If we're on the daily, we see it reflected. Now price is pumping. So here we go. Let's get back to Bitcoin and see what's up. So as you know, Bitcoin runs 24 hours a day. The whole industry's been a shit show, of course. I use Coinbase. That's all I've ever used. Earlier, when they were paying influencers to recommend brokers, like I don't do that. I don't take any money from any brokers to recommend them. Coinbase does have an affiliate thing, but that's the only one I've ever recommended. But you'll see that they have them with, Webull and all this stuff. I just don't trust all these little brokers. I've used E-Trade my whole life, so I always recommend E-Trade. I don't know any of the others, so you hope they're good. I assume they're good. Stocks are a lot more regulated. There is no regulation really around crypto. I got a feeling that this move in Bitcoin has something to do with maybe some people knowing about some legislation that might be coming out in just a second. So I don't know. We'll see. Some news will follow this move. This is a big ass move. That's a lot of money to push that up so big, man. It's a lot of money. And I was saying in Discord, even if you don't understand Bitcoin, if you don't like it, that's cool, but keep an eye on it because it pushes up a lot of other things, man. There's a lot of stocks around this. There's a lot of institutional money around it. If this is pumping, that means, risk on. Wow. I'm getting phone calls. Now I'm getting phone calls, so hopefully I'm back on Instagram. So, yep. Let's see. We could look at a few of the others we've been looking at. Let's look at our oil trade. Kind of came down a little bit below the 20. I stay with it until we break this stage. So we stay with it till we break this stage. It says your lift calls paid. They did pay you, but you didn't follow the money flow. So now you got money for breaking the rules. Congratulations. Now you have no strategy. But it worked, man. Do you? But I don't, I don't know. I never understand like people come on my live do things different than I do, and I don't know what I'm supposed to say because I don't teach that, so it doesn't make any sense to me. There's like 10,000 other forums and discords and groups, and there's something for everybody, man. They got a category for you over there. So, do what you do, man. Let's see. This is our utility. I've been playing with this. Looks like a stage one. I talked about we probably jumped it a little, but if you look, that's the pattern. The one I like to play, and then we had a bottom. The one I like to play is the triple leveraged. Obviously riskier. You're not in the money flow. You're out. You're not in the money flow. You're in something else. You can't be in the money flow. Let's see. You're doing other things. You're not in the money flow. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see if this gets going. That would be my, following money flow rules. That would be my first target. And then I would let the rest run. We'll see what happens. So all you guys that are in knee and all these other utility stocks, this is what we need to see. This is the ETF for the or this is a triple letters. But if we were looking at the XLU, which is the regular, we can see it pumping up. So we're back above the 5-day. We're pushing up. We got our anchor point. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 days. So everything's on track. Even though we jumped it a little, now we're moving higher. So I would imagine we break out here and run and head on up. I don't know if we're in stage 3, man. You guys get too quick to call these stages, man. Could be, but price is still above the 5-day, and the 5 is still above the 10, and 10 is above the 20, and they're still pointing up. So, and the RSI is not extreme. I won't call if it doesn't break it. It's hard for me to call it. Maybe that was our break. Maybe we might be. I like to give the benefit of the doubt that we keep going up as long as we stay above the 20. Meaning I don't want to be quick to call these because it might just keep going. And also, when you get a 3, it doesn't mean you got to go down. Doesn't mean you got to go down. It can go sideways and then go up. So, most likely it'll go down, but it doesn't have to. Why don't I trade UK stocks? Because there's 4,000 American stocks. And I got to pay UK taxes, and then there's just no reason. There's no reason for me to trade another country's stocks when I got unlimited stocks here to trade. I can't even keep up with all the ones I got here. Why would I go to a foreign country? But if you're in England, I would encourage you to trade English stocks. Sometimes I see Americans trading foreign stocks, and it's like, dude, we have 4,000 here. I could probably name 50 good ones you don't own right now. And there's, zero reason to own foreign stocks if you've got plenty of American stocks. You're going to have all kinds of problems with, not problems, but Forex issues with currency exchanges and tax stuff. And to me, it's just not worth messing with. Then they only pay dividends every 6 months. I hate that part. Yeah, it could be at stage 3. As long as we stay above the 5 and the 5 is above the 10 is above 20, I'm just going to assume this just keeps going. But we very well could be in a 3. Let's check the Dow. It's hard for me to buy that, though, when the TQ is pumping, dude. I mean, look at the Qs. We're pumping. So Qs are breaking out, man. Got Bitcoin breaking out. So what I would hope we see, what would be cool, is if the growth plays keep running, the speculation plays keep running, crypto keeps running, and then the rest of these kind of stocks kind of chill out. I'd love to see the dividend stocks sell off. I'd love to see some of those come down. That would be nice. Let's see. Someone said looking for crypto laggards. Yeah, I added to about 5 or 6 crypto coins earlier. Everything pretty much that was underneath the 200 or underneath the 20. A lot of them hadn't started following, so I'm curious to know what's up with why Bitcoin's rallying and these others aren't. Yeah, a couple people in Discord pointing out Amazon, and I said money flow rules apply here. Amazon is set up, and now it's breaking above the 20, so you probably could jump in on that. If you're trading, I like the AMZU. AMZU is the 1.5 leveraged Amazon. Look at the Amazon chart for this, though, not this one, okay? And it's starting to, because if you look at the Amazon chart, it looks a lot better. It's actually breaking above the 20. I don't know. Not a lot of room up here, but looks good. I mean, at least you got a tradable stop here. You can put your stop here. You got your move, and then you could put your target up here. I like it. Now, talked about lift yesterday. It's too soon. It might go. It might go. I don't think so. I think tomorrow you'll see it come down. You're going to see it come down in the next few days, probably. Every once in a while, you get one do what's called a V shape. That's not very common. Usually when you get this big thing, this is what we call a V shape, meaning it hit the bottom and just immediately turned up. It could, obviously, could do that. I doubt it. I bet you see it come down in the next few days. Retest this in here, bring these moving, but who knows? Who knows? I'm just telling you how I usually play them. Big moves like that, I like to give it a minute. I own a bunch of lifts, so whatever, goes up or down. Um, Nat gas hasn't really gotten going here. Yeah, we're down 4.5%. So, I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if we get stopped out of this one. I really wouldn't. So, you're trading that boil, be very careful. Don't ride that down, man. It can be very damaging. And if you're doing any leverage, be smart about it. Okay, be smart about leverage, especially guys on margin. You better be smart. Can't use margin if you don't have stop losses. Still holding ENVX. Yep, you should be. Good move. EVRI, one of our, ripping. A lot of these are penny stocks. I'm not going to talk on penny stocks anymore, but if you look at money flow rules apply, the penny stock ETF is called the IWC, and we see it ripping, breaking out. It's trying to. So what you're going to see is a lot of penny stocks are trying to break out as well. Wish I'd have got in this one down here. I didn't. And this is an alternative. If you're holding a lot of losing penny stocks, something you could do is sell all of them and buy the IWC, which is the iShares Micro Cap ETF, and then you could trade around this thing. You know what I mean? You take some off, let it come in, put some on if you wanted to. Just an option rather than holding a whole bunch of losing stocks. Fertilizer plays. Look at CF. I'm not in CF, but this is a fertilizer. Yeah, nice chart. UAN's a fertilizer play. Carl Icon's in this. I'm in this. Big dividend. These stocks just have not gotten hot. They were, and then we had big run here a while back in a lot of these fertilizer stocks. There's the other one here. CF, same thing. See them? Big run up. And it's pretty much been sideways to down since. I think they're getting ready, though. Who knows? I do like these fertilizers. A lot of these pay big dividends. Keep an eye on them. I'm not in CF. I'm going to assume CF is undervalued. I can almost guarantee it. Let's see. What's up, Fozzie? Hope you're doing all right, bro. Let's look at UAN, or let's look at CF. CF's a big fertilizer play. It's like a conglomerate that owns a bunch of. Yeah. No, man, they got it fairly valued, bro. That's not good. CF Industries is the largest nitrogen producer in North America. So these guys make fertilizer. Okay. Let's look at UAN. That's one that I'm in. It's undervalued by 33%. It's also a fertilizer company. So, as you know, I like things that are undervalued, and that's undervalued. There goes Uber. I had a lot of people ask me if I was selling on this. Hell no, I'm not selling on this. Market's in a rally mode, man. Don't be so quick to close it either. Let it roll. Let it roll. We had all that recession talk, but everybody can't be right. If everybody thinks there's something happening, it's not happening. Okay, that's not how it works. It doesn't roll up on you like they don't get to let you know, oh, in 4 months we're going to have a recession. It's not how it works. It sneaks up on you, man. That was such a telegraph thing. There ain't no way that can happen. Yeah, on CF, man, I don't know. Maybe there's something about it, but just quickly looking at it says it's fair value, so that doesn't really get me excited. But maybe it trades at a premium. Maybe if you go back and look historically, it trades at a premium. I don't know. Let's look at Bitcoin again. Now, Bitcoin runs 24 hours a day. So, yeah, up 8.5%, up $1,884 a coin. I put a video out on Instagram the other day, and there's more people on this live than even clicked on the video. I guess you guys were all too busy. It's like, hey, why bother clicking G's video? I'm so busy right now. To take my thumb and reach over and hit it, it feels so hard. So hard to click that, it's like so hard. So nobody clicked it. So obviously then it doesn't get picked up very well. And 50% later, I'll be like, I tried to tell you. Um, it's so hard. You'd have to actually move your thumb to fucking right and hit a button. It's a lot to ask, though, from my friends I know. It's like, oh, I don't want to click it, Gerald. Let's see. What else should I look at for you guys? But you're too fucking can't click a button for me. So let's see. What else could I give you and you can't be bothered to click a button for me? Let's see. AG&C looks fine, sir, even though you didn't click on the video because you were too busy and your thumb doesn't work. I can see who clicks it, right? So that's what I'm going to start doing. Every time someone asks me something, I'm going to click over and see how many fucking things they've clicked on. And I'll be like, no, you didn't click a button. Fuck off. So that's going to be my new response. So don't ask me shit if you haven't clicked the last video. How about that? Start that rule right now. I've been waiting on these. We're starting to get these staged. Maybe, but AG&C is not coming down at all. So, let's see. Check MFA. MFA is one that I'm in. It's barely coming down. Barely coming down. Man, they act like they want to keep going. Technically, they're undervalued still. If you go in, ARR I know is a popular one. These are mortgage-backed securities. If you want to know what mortgage-backed securities are, right? What's referred to as MBSs. If you want to know what those are, go watch the movie The Big Short, right? That's what a lot of that stuff was. These mortgages get packaged. So whenever you go through a mortgage broker, you know how they kind of run you around. You want all this paperwork. It's got to be exactly this. And it's like, I need this and this and this. The reason they're doing that is they're lumping you together with someone who's just like you. Yeah, you're not that special. There's people just like you. Exactly the same height, same social, same credit score, make the same income, 2.2 kids, blah, blah, blah. And they lump them together and they give them a grade, A, B, C, D. And that's what AG&C and them do. They go out and buy that paper. And those are mortgage-backed securities. That's what these REITs are. They're more. If you start trying to read the books, you'll hurt your brain because the way they track all that stuff is pretty wild, man. If you're trying to get in and they won't fall, just buy some. But I just would wait till they come down to buy a lot, They may never come down. Maybe this is the bottom. I don't know. Maybe they run a lot higher. AG&C, let's see. Do they have, oh no, sorry, hold on. AG&C. Let's see what they think it is. Sir, you've asked me about GH. You haven't clicked my videos, so you didn't click on my Bitcoin video. Let's see. 31% discount. So let's see. Yeah, there's a couple of them. Still are trading at a nice discount, man. So maybe this becomes your dip. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this is the dip you're going to get. Maybe it's not going to come back way down here. Sometimes it doesn't, you know. Nice. Where did TQ close? I had a short-term trade on there, a swing trade on. Woo! Man. I've been saying it's I've been saying, man, it's on the 15-minute we've been trading this, you know, swing trading this using the money flow and these shorter time frames, and it has really been just, I was saying that today. It's been so easy. It's actually kind of scary. Like, what's up, man? I'm sure it'll take it back. So, and if you're doing any of those short-term trade, practice them, man. You can use the paper trade with like E-Trade or any of those that have some. A lot of them have software you can use, and you know, practice it and practice and practice. It'll help you. I'm sure coin is ripping. I didn't even see. Let's see. Eh, yeah, 17%. Look at that. Wow. Something's up in the land of the cryptos. Nice. I do DVN, Mario, but you didn't click my last Bitcoin video, so I can't. You were busy. Couldn't bother, so I can't bother. Let's see. So, let's check Roku. Yeah, dude, Roku's busting up 12. Look at that. 12%. Fell all the way back to what, $40 and then ran up. Yeah, my buddy Josh's got ENPH. This is a utility company, right, Josh? I think I was texting with you and I thought that this is a utility vehicle. Yeah, or utility stock. Morningstar, I think, has this stock at fair value, dude. Maybe wrong on that. And it might, sometimes that can be okay. Like, I don't want to say never mess with a fair value stock. Some stocks run at a premium. Like, he said, come on, man. Gerald, you should at least do some research. Just because I couldn't switch my thumbs over and click a button doesn't mean you shouldn't analyze a stock for me. You should, on your live, answer my question. You guys are funny, man. I can't take 10 seconds and click a like button, but you should stop your class and look at my stock. See. Hanes Brands. Yep, you got your move today. If you remember, I picked up some, right? We actually did, it's either here or here. I called an audible. I own a lot of this. I'm just gonna let it be. He says, what you been buying, GP? Well, if you followed me and clicked some things, you would know. Put it in my report. Fuck, man. I posted videos. I do everything but come to your house and rub your shoulders. All I ask in return is a click and a like, and that's so hard. So hard these days, Gerald. So hard to click on things. Let's see something here. It's moving slow. Oh, look, we got three more. Three more clicks, man. Okay. Oh, that's right. I got a call. All right, I got a call, man. I totally forgot. Yeah, 100 and something people watched, three more clicked. Thanks, guys. There's more people on this live than click this. Okay. And if you go look at the date on that, this here. So if you go look at it's right here. It's right here. I know everybody's busy. You're busy, man. Planning your Valentine's. I mean, who could be bothered to click, right? It's so hard, Gerald. It's such a far thing. You gotta, but my thumb doesn't reach all the way to the right. So don't look at it, don't click it, and then watch it explode higher. We had the same problem over here. Nobody clicked that one either, and we went up 50%. Um, let's see. Yeah, that's my new rule, man. I'm gonna come on live. People ask me questions. I'm gonna click over and see if they clicked on my video. If they didn't, nope. Can't click a button. I can't help you. All right, man. That's it. I gotta go. I gotta do a thing. Just wanted to get back about Bitcoin pumping. It's exciting times. Keep an eye on this, man. I've been saying this is the canary in the coal mine. If this is pumping, the penny stocks, the growth stocks are pumping. If it's not pumping, they're not pumping. That's just the way that's been going. Why it's leading the way, I don't know, but you always want to look for that. Whether you like it, don't like it, keep an eye on it because it's one of the big indexes, man. That's it. That's all I got. What's up, Ashton? You guys be good. What's up, YouTube? Yeah. All right, man. Peace out.